Hello, everybody. Scott Hutzbath with Agent Mastermind. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you guys are having a good day. Start off on a good day, good note. I have a dear friend with me, Vicki Rice, who has been my partner in crime for almost, God, I think it's over 2 years now. And she has done some amazing things with video. And the big, everybody wants to be in some way, shape, or form doing video. And if you're not, God, you really got to shift that mindset and go, okay, how do I let people get to know, like, and trust me without physically meeting them? And the power behind video marketing, and we're not going to talk about you being in the video today, but it's just a different level of communication when you take an email, add a video to it, and then go to the next level where, like, they're literally hearing your voice and seeing you and stuff like that. So there's different levels of videos. This one just connects with people in a really cool way. So I'm going to let Vicki share a really cool strategy that we use on a daily basis that I think you guys will really enjoy. Vicki, take it away.
Take it away? Okay. Yeah, we use Animoto quite a bit. What it does is it creates an emotional connection, you know what I mean? It's just like there's a good feeling behind it. And so how we use Animoto, we use it to capture not only business-wise, but we also use it to capture life's most important memories. So we use it for in business, and we do video business cards, which is kind of cool. So it actually showcases you in a way that is more engaging, and that's what it's all about. And I want to get into that a little bit later in regards to the difference between push and pull marketing and how to be an engager versus an interrupter. But we use it also to do a listing. So whenever any of the agents have a new listing, I do a video for it. And that's another way, like an online commercial. And it also allows you to take that video and post it on either the Facebook fan page that you've done for that listing or the seller's wall and ask them to share it with their family, friends, on their Facebook page, and then it starts to go viral. So that's a really cool way. I also use it to attract for sale by owners or expireds. We have a strategy for that. It builds your YouTube subscriber list. At the very end of the video, I'm going to show you another way of doing video without that. It's just real simple, so it's kind of a surprise.
Hey, Vicki, real quick, I don't mean to interrupt you. I love this presentation you're going to do, but just because of the audio we had last week, I want to do a double check. I've got one person mentioning that there's a little bit of an audio issue. If you guys could yes or no for me on the question box. Is everybody hearing the audio okay so far? No problems. Yes,
I'm hearing it good. So I guess
might be an isolated issue for that one person. Okay.
Yeah,
just want to make sure we don't have the same issue.
Instead of use your internet connection, I would call in. So there's a little button on the right-hand side, and it says microphone and speakers. And if you click on telephone, it'll pop open a phone number with an access code and then an audio pin. So that'll allow you. It just seems to work better if you're fighting an internet connection that isn't really good. That's might be why you're having like audio issues. So just want to let you know.
Awesome. Thank you. Sorry to interrupt you there. I just wanted to...
No. Or I can, I can call in.
You're good, Vic.
No, you're perfect, Vicki. Everybody's hearing you great. It was an isolated issue.
I think Steve Grohl maybe said that it's a government shutdown today, so we might be having some audio government issues. So we'll just throw.
Yeah, I know. Oh gosh. And we use it for B2B, business to business. So if you want to promote another business, that's a great way of using it. Just moved, and Scott does this to us all, tip of the week to every one of his database. And I tell you, I get phone calls from clients that say, I haven't seen Scott's tip of the week, and so people are really looking for it. In regards to making that emotional connection as well, happy birthday, graduations, weddings, all kinds of great things that you can capture and send to your clients through all your social media sites. Some people have asked about price. There are free, but it only gives you like 30 seconds, and you really can't do a video for that. Plus your templates that you get a chance to choose is very limited. We go with the pro section, And the bang for the dollar is so much greater than the cost. Just wanted to kind of throw that out there to you. Do you agree, Scott? Do you think that going pro is the way to go?
I do. I think, and well, I don't necessarily need, that you need pro, but I think here's the thing: is when it says the plus, and actually, if you go to buy it, it actually gives you a deal if you pay for the whole year. And it takes, I don't know, what is it, 30, 40% off, so it gets really, really cheap. No, we're not trying to sell you anything. We're just, and after you see what Vicki has done in a couple examples, you'll see why this is so powerful. And here's the other thing while we're sharing you with this. If you're looking to connect and engage so people remember you in a way that is just above and beyond or outside the box, that's where this comes in handy. So sometimes we might share a product that we use or have used. We've been using Animoto for 2 years now, at least, at minimum.
And Scotty Don's saying for the plus, it's $24 for the year, which is $2 a month.
Okay.
$24 for the for the plus. Okay, 24 for the whole year. Okay, cool, very cool.
And you do get 46 different templates with it, so that's pretty cool. And 10 minutes is, believe me, that's more than enough time. So the plus would be fine
absolutely.
too. Items that you'll need to have, it's so simple. A computer. You'll need to have a Facebook page, because I like to copy images from their Facebook page, save them to my desktop. If I'm doing a listing and there's not any great photos, like maybe I'll use images that don't change the interior, but maybe exterior, add some people to create that emotional connection. And we use Photo Express. Love it, love it, love it, because it's inexpensive and I get really top quality images that I can use. And of course Gene, which that's what I use to capture all the photos from their Facebook page. And then if I want to, depending on the type of video I'm doing, I'll go to Google or I'll go to Pinterest, and I spelt that wrong, sorry guys, and get ideas of quotes and poems and things that I can use in my text in the actual video.
What's funny about that is when I want to throw a quote out there that might fit the day or the month or something like that, I always go to Google, and it's so powerful. Go to Google, click on images, and just put in whatever you want, and it'll throw up different, and always put quote after it, and it'll come up with all kinds of different sayings that you might not have thought of that might fit what you're trying to say, because you always want to have a picture when you're doing it. And if you can take it one step further, which we're showing you how to do, is to take a picture and turn it into a video. Now it's just that much better. So just a little kind of a trick there.
Right. And video marketing allows you to do the new way of marketing. The old way is push marketing, when people would push information upon you. In the new way, it's pull marketing. It's where people pull information about you from the internet. You are answering the questions that your target market has in their heads already. So this is just something that I kind of talk about when I start to go into training, to try and change the mindset to some of the agents to think about things in a different way. And I'm not saying that if you're using these things and you have success in traditional marketing, obviously keep on doing it. But there is a new way of marketing that's less expensive and attracts a lot more people, and you reach your target market, which is where you really want to go to. So this is some definitions between push and pull. And one of the things you need to think about, am I interrupting or am I engaging? And video marketing allows you to be the engager. And you're doing it in a way that is satisfying a need. You're doing it with an emotional connection. It's custom. It's made just for them. So one of the lessons is don't throw it out, what you're doing, if that works. But you can pick and choose now. You don't have to do something just because that agent next to you is doing it. You have other alternatives and options. And we're an instant gratification society, so we have to give the information out there in the places where they're looking. And YouTube is where there's a lot of things going on with Facebook and Pinterest and all that jazz. But selling to people that really want to hear what we have to say is where the money is. That's the key.
Here's a little thing, and we're showing you how to do video without being in the video. But here's a little kicker that I always bring up to people that I help and coach and mentor and strategize with. Is if you want to be known for real estate and you are you just want to be known, no matter what company you're with, if you want to be the face of real estate in your community, it's so easy to do with video marketing. And this is just the first step of getting out there and getting your feet wet with something that is going to be of value above and beyond and outside the box. Does it take a little bit of time? Yes. Can someone else do it? Yeah. So it doesn't have to be you. But if you're by yourself, no assistant, take a couple extra minutes each day, and she's going to give you a bunch of ideas. But just think about this. And I had this discussion with my trainer that at the gym one day. I'm like, okay, so when I walk into this gym, who do I see as like the person that owns this gym? It's actually a college gym. It's owned by Western Michigan University, and you really don't see anybody as like the person. So I said, I'll bet you if you start doing small little tidbit, 2-minute, 1-minute, 30-second videos of different muscle groups, what to do, what not to do, how to stretch this muscle, how to train this muscle, how all that stuff. When people walked in and seen you, they would start to relate you as being the person or the go-to person for that particular company. And you're just, and I'm not saying just one of the trainers, but I'm like, it puts you on a different level. You guys feel the difference between just being a trainer and then being the face of training in that area or at that gym? It's such a powerful thing. And so when you start connecting and engaging with people, not only do they go, wow, that was cool, but they start sharing, which means now they're sharing something that you've created with them on their Facebook page. You did it. So they share, and it shows who shared that. So now their friends get to see, okay, who's Vicki? Well, Vicki's a real estate agent. Okay, well, cool. Well, I'm thinking about selling my house. Would you use her? And then the conversation starts like that. So I just want to throw that whole mindset in there. When you're thinking about how can I get started, why should I get started, put all that aside and go, okay, how fast can I get started? And what does this mean to me? And this is, I'm just telling you, it is the most, if you had to drop me out of a helicopter and go, Scott, what would you do first? I would literally start doing video marketing, because people got to know who they know. They want to work with who they know, like, and trust. And the only way to get to know, like, and trust you is to see you, hear you, spend time with you. And they can see you and hear you on a video. They can't spend time with you, but that's just the next part. When they meet with you, they feel like they already know you. So I'm just saying, I'm just kind of going a little bit above and beyond. We've had some videos like, some video training like that, but this starts with a solid foundation of something you or your assistant can do. So I'll shut up and let Vicki take it away.
No, I think that's great, and that kind of gives them an overview, of how powerful it really is. Kind of always start, there's systems in your office that you work with, and your marketing system should include video marketing. In your platforms, you want to connect with every single one of your past clients, current clients, future clients are going to be able to see you there. In having this done, you're going to be seen as a resource. That's the key right there. Now, Facebook, this is where I kind of put together a little area. These things I'm pulling up are all your social media sites that I work on for the agents. So let me get them all up here. So Facebook, appearing professional. Twitter is a way to get noticed. All of this is a place to be able to see you as a resource. We're going to get into this a little bit more in the next slide over, but I wanted to kind of give you an idea. This is where you get started. This is your platform. This is where you start at one or the other. And if you don't want to do all of them and be active in them, that's fine. At least if you have presence on them, so that when someone Googles your name, you're on that link of that ladder and you own that first page in page 2 of Google. But the ones to really focus in on are your Facebook, your YouTube, and then Google Plus and Pinterest. Those are my top ones that I really train on, and I show the agents how to do it. Now, this is just me, my personal way.
Lost audio.
Oh, you did?
Oh, there we go. You're back. Okay.
Okay. So I look at Facebook like a dinner party. I want to invite people to my home and then set them next to someone that's that's interesting. And then they learn that they're in real estate, and oh, by the way, we have these friends in common. And so when they leave, they invite us, to their home, and so that's the way. It's like a party. It's not a place to go and pass out your business cards when you first sat down at a dinner party. So you use the same etiquette as you do on Facebook. And video marketing allows you to do your 80-20, 20% business in a way that's engaging. Do you agree on that, Scott?
Absolutely. And I think that's so important that on Facebook that you see it as a party, and do not, and I repeat with very strong emotion, do not sell on Facebook, because it's not, people don't want to be sold, period. And if you just start posting your listings and going, new listing, new listing, new listing, that's not cool. But if you do something like this, think about what you would talk about at a party. So you walk into a party, and maybe you are a real estate agent, and you go, how do I let people know in a really cool way that I'm a real estate agent? Well, how about if you talk about something that was cool at a listing? Oh, my God, I was at this house, and it had an indoor basketball court. I'm just giving that as an example, but you should have seen this fireplace I've seen today. It was like 18 feet, and it was all stone. It was like 6 feet wide, and it had this mantle. Oh, my God, it was so cool. Where are you at? Oh, I was just showing a house to a bar. Man, the home is just beautifully gorgeous. That is a cool way to talk about what you like, because if you truly like something, share it with somebody else. They can relate to it. We're going to show you how to do it on a video. Think about this. You take a listing, and I might be jumping ahead, Vicki, so just tell me to shut up here. But you take a listing, and you find all the really cool spots. Maybe there's an apple tree by the back corner by the bedroom. So you take a picture of the apple tree. Hey, ever wanted an apple tree right by your bedroom? You don't know what people want or don't want, but that's pretty cool, right? Maybe just somebody wants to see the apple tree, and then they see you as a real estate agent, and then the connection starts to take place. So I'm just kind of throwing that out there as far as Facebook.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. Pinterest, I use that as a resource. So what I mean by that is you can definitely do business on Pinterest, and there's a business page that you can convert your personal page to very, very easily. But imagine if you had a video board of all your listings with Animoto, which we do on our Pinterest page. So if you ever want to follow Scott, on Pinterest, you'll see all of our videos. Just wanted to kind of throw that out to you. So we get a lot of people that will like it, share it, and comment on the videos when we do them. And the same thing would apply here. Now, I also use Pinterest as a resource for the agents, too. Like, imagine if you had a board that had the top colors for 2014, or, curb appeal, or what are the buyers looking for before they remodel or add something. They use your page as a resource. So each of your boards can be, directed to whatever you think that your buyers or sellers need storage, then you do a board about that so that you're looked upon as a resource. Twitter, again, you can tweet out all of the videos that you do. So it's just kind of exciting for people to follow you. I look at it as like a cocktail party. It's just one-liners, kind of short dresses, that kind of thing. And YouTube is really a place where people really get to know you. You want them to subscribe to you. It's a place to showcase not only your business, but your listings, and when they get to know, like, and trust you, that's where the power is, and then they align themselves with you, and you're a true partner in their business. So hopefully I'm not going too fast, you guys. These are some videos that I thought I'd give us some examples of what you can kind of look at in the business section. Now, I'm going to kind of go through these videos fast. I'm sure you're not going to want to sit here and listen to all of them, but just kind of give you an idea of what this would be like a video business card. Now that would be a stock image. can do video within video. That would be an example of one. We'll go through.
I love the part that you can do video within a video. So what that means is like you have photos that you upload, like a virtual tour. But then if you wanted to say, oh my God, you got to check out this master bedroom, master bath, you can have a short little blip, 10-second little windows in there that allow you to throw video in there that maybe you're a part of. And you can be a part of this and throw it inside this Animoto, which is so cool. And you can do this stuff on your phone. Everybody has a smartphone. And the cameras on these things are just extraordinary. So you can do strictly photos. You can do photos and video. So what she's doing is capturing the moment of this home on a lake and what it would be like to be living on a lake instead of just a plain virtual tour. She threw videos inside of it.
Right. So we're adding all the emotional elements, the music, words. We're creating a feeling, basically, with the actual videos. This would be another example of a video business card.
Nothing better than watching you smile. Ain't nothing better than watching you laugh.
So an example of that would be, for example, if she were to be introduced to a buyer, and she makes a phone call to the buyer, introduces herself. The goal is to get them into the office to have a meeting of the minds, sign buyer agency, and work with them as a client. But by the time they hang up and the time that they actually come into your office and meet you face-to-face, you could send them an email, hyperlink this video that you did as your video business card, and say, please click here, and learn a little bit about, my office, and maybe I could answer some questions or concerns if you wanted to put that in your video business card as an example. Just kind of wanted to show that to you. Wrong slide. Sorry about that. This would be like a...
So here's the thing: is like you can have created by or created. So here's the cool part about Animoto is once you create something in it. This is we're just showing it in Animoto, and this is probably my account. But the cool part is you can download it to any YouTube channel that you wish. And all you do is you download, and when you download, you put in your YouTube access. So the cool part about it is, like, say Vicki wants to create it in her account, and then she wants to download it into Sally, the agent's account. She can do that. All she has to do is put in the YouTube login and password. So when she clicks download, it automatically goes right to the YouTube channel, and then now it's inside there, which now you can create. You can do some SEO, which we had a class on a while back. You can put some, the address of the home in there. You can do all kinds of different stuff. So actually, it'd be export. Yeah, thank you, Vicki. It'd be Vicki said it. Yeah, it'd actually be export if you wanted to go to YouTube. If you want to download it on your computer and show it to them when you get there, that would be another way to do it, just in case you didn't have internet. So you could download the video to your computer. Right.
Yeah, and you can. I use these also like in WordPress. So if you're doing a blog in any of your blogs, then you can take the HTML, and actually have a video in your actual blog too as well. This would be an example of a listing video. Say, you have a new listing and you wanted to showcase it out there.
And somebody's asking here. It says that how do I what software do I need? Actually, you just click the download button, and correct me if I'm wrong, Vicki. It just downloads it right to your computer.
Right, exactly, to your desktop. Or, I've already downloaded these to Melody's, for example, her YouTube channel. But it gives you a URL automatically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you can actually use that, copy and paste it, and that's what I'm using just to open it up for right now. So, but it looks more professional when you export it into YouTube, and then you copy that, that because you want to drive them back to your YouTube channel, and that's just one way of doing it. So this would be like an example of a listing video that you could do. Let me get into it. So you can see how I can use stock photos in my videos if I don't have any images, whatever it is that I'm trying to create.
Here's a good question. question by Leah. I think she says, can you download to an iPad or iPhone? The cool part about that is you can actually view it on one of those. So if you have an iPad that has the, the wireless connection or whatever, the service, then you can actually just play it on your YouTube channel, or you could, and actually, here's the crazy part, and I'm glad you asked this question. iPhone and iPad have an amazing Animoto app that you actually can create them right on your phone or right on your iPad, and they're ready to go right then. So, think about this. You have your phone, you have your iPad. You're sitting there in front of a home. You snap all these different pictures while you're walking around with the client. If you can't do it before you get there, I would recommend doing it before you get there, something of value when you get there. But think about this. If you're snapping pictures of the home as you walk around it, and then you're snapping them inside Animoto, and then when you're done, you click a little button, boom, the video. It's like, hey, I just created a little virtual tour for us. Just want to kind of see what it looks like on video. Boom. You just done something of such huge value for that seller that no one else is even going to think of or take the time to do, and you've done it already. And it already could be published on the web and out to YouTube and get exposure, and they could be shared on their Facebook page. You could talk about that. This could go on and on and on. It could be an amazing close for you. When it works on the Droid too, it doesn't matter which. Sorry, Chuck. Yeah, you got the Droid. So I know Paul's trying to probably figure that out too, but yeah, just joking a little bit, guys.
So this one is like, for example, on Facebook. I don't have it up here, so I'm going to pull it up real quick. On the right-hand corner, you get notified whenever you have a birthday, if anyone gets engaged. And also be aware of the posts that your clients are posting. So if if you see one of your clients and they post something about a baby, well, this is a great opportunity for you to make a video and send it to them. Now, if your client was this client and she got this from you, from the right marketing team, don't you think that she would love it, and then post it on her wall, and all of her, all of the family, the mom, the dad, aunts and uncles. So this is an idea of what that should do.
And Vicki, those I kind of a bummer, but the videos don't play really well. It's kind of a little bit of a lag time. So.
Oh, is it? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
then
okay.
we won't do any more of those. Then we'll just kind of go through. But you can get the idea of where I'm coming from on that.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Scott, for your clients that I didn't even know you did, that got married, and I thought they were really cool. So
yeah.
They're all here on the PowerPoint. If you guys ever want to listen to them later, you can. This is a post that we got, and I think that it kind of says it all. Kurt, if you're on here, I'm using you as an example. But you're doing video not to, the new way of marketing is to be benefit sales, right? To be a partner in their life, and so you do things because it feels good, and you want to make them think about you in a way that is that you're truly a part of their family. And this is what Kurt did. He had he had someone that had passed away, and he did the video not for anything just out of love, and he sent it out there to him. But what happened after that is that he got 458 views, and he added 32 new friends to his Facebook page. So
that's awesome.
That gives you an idea how even while you're doing something, you're doing it out of love or out of a birthday or a graduation or your house.
We lost audio, Vic. I don't know. I tell you what. Why don't we do this?
Quit running the videos. It seemed like it was the video that was creating the bandwidth issue.
Yeah, the video's killing. Okay.
Is she calling in now?
Yeah, I'm gonna have her call in.
Okay. Bear with us just one moment, guys. Yep. quite a few of you are letting us know. We do know we got some audio issues. She's getting it corrected now as we speak. Bear with us just one moment, guys. A lot of you guys are asking where we're going to be putting the videos for you to view. Just contact the loan professional who invited you today, and they'll be able to get you access to the recording of today's webinar, the PowerPoint presentation materials that Vicky's going over, as well as all of the sample videos that were shown today.
Hello,
and how to create them.
All right, there we go. Sorry about that.
Hey, sorry about that. So my mic wasn't working too good, huh?
Okay.
So I don't know where we left off or where everyone heard. Did you guys get my message on Kurt when he did this video for someone?
No. Yeah.
Okay, so hopefully Kurt's on here, and if he is, I hope it's okay if I share this. But Kurt did this video for someone that had passed, but he did it out of love, and that wasn't the reason why he did the video. It was just because he wanted to do something good and kind. But because of that, Kurt got 458 views.
Okay.
And he added 32 new friends to his Facebook page.
Nice.
So, when you're doing video, and you do it from the heart for a graduation or a birth or even for your agent, and you do it as a gift to them, as a video listing for them, or you take your agent and do a video business card, that's giving in a way that, you get back tenfold. So wanted to kind of pass that on to you guys. We use Animoto just basically for that because, people don't buy products. They buy a lifestyle or they buy something that makes them feel good about themselves. I love Simon. I subscribe to him on YouTube.
That guy's amazing.
Yeah. He really tells you what motivates people at their core. And these are a couple links that, if you guys get a chance, to listen to. And I love this book. It talks about what you can do to make your clients feel special. And then when you do that, they make you feel good. They take care of you, and it makes you look good to them. So just wanted to kind of touch base on that. How are we doing?
Good.
Okay. I do my slides a little bit. I have them on the side because I like to go back and forth. So that's why it was there on the side. But, there's a simple fact that, there's salesmen out there. And most people associate us as, as a sales mentality, and that's not what we are at Agent Mastermind at all. We're into benefit sales and, being a partner in their life. And your loan officer wants to be a partner in your life, too, as well. And video marketing helps you do that. It creates a platform, that you can, people can know you to your core. And then they get that emotional connection and that you're true with them. But once people do get your videos, they get affected by it. It's all about building self-esteem, both for you and for them. And the goal is to get them to know you, like you, and trust you. So I wanted to kind of touch base on that. And video marketing helps you with that pull marketing, new way of marketing out there. And learning as much as you can about what pull marketing is all about, can take your business in that emotional connection to the next level. There was a video, and I hope that we can get it, and I hope that it works. But if you don't want to do Animoto, Jessica is an agent that I subscribe to, and you can see that she's got 2,000 of her past clients that subscribes to her. Now, all she does, and look at all that, is she takes her iPhone, puts it in her car, and she answers the questions that are on her buyer's mind or seller's minds. And so she'll do a video once a week, just like Scott does with the tip of the week in a different way, about those questions. So just doing it, if you don't want to be in front of the video, and I use Animoto for everything, for Scott's business as you saw before, your assistant can do that. But this could be something as a tip of the week to show you how easy it is. So I don't know if we can see it. Scott, do you want me to kind of give you an example?
I was trying to download it. Let me just try one thing here. Let me just see if this works.
Look at some of her questions that she answers on her video. Repairs, selling real estate scam, don't be fooled. Mr. Real Estate Agent, you know that, buyer expectations.
Oh, yeah.
These are just great ideas for you guys. And you could take these ideas and do that into an Animoto video.
Absolutely. Yeah, so if you, and all you got to do is go to YouTube and just put in Jessica. I just did it, and I put in Jessica Realtor, and it comes up, and you'll see her face, and we're showing her on the screen now, so you can see her face and kind of watch. It's really simple. I don't know if she puts her phone on like a holder or something, but she's always in her car, which is kind of cool. I mean, I think 99% of the time. I think here in the top left, she's in a bedroom, 154 Spring Creek Lane, Wilmington.
That's the only one that she's done. Everything
That's
else
the only one. Okay.
Always in her car. And even getting people, even bringing your kids into your videos, is a way to show people that you're real. You're just like them.
Right.
So if we go into Animoto, basically what you see is you'd come in and it would look like this, and you would hit Create. So once you hit Create,
and just slow down just a little bit. Okay.
Yeah. So once you hit Create, these are the different templates. So I'm going to choose all, just so you can see them all. And you can see there's all kinds of templates that you can do. So if it's Christmas, you could say, okay, I'm going to do a video so I can send this out to all of my clients for, holiday wishes, birthday templates, maybe Valentine's Day, whatever it is that you want to do. These are kind of cool to do. And you can click on each one and get an example of what it looks like. So say, for example, I want to create one. I would go back and hit the Create button. Okay? So now I would choose the template to do it. And so say, for example, I want to choose air. I like that one.
So in all these templates are included, like depending on which level you have, depending on how many templates you have. So the more, like the Pro version has more templates, but you don't need that stuff when you're getting. In fact, you don't even need to pay anything if you want to use the free version. It gives you 30 seconds worth of video, and you can try it out for nothing. And
absolutely.
And you can go in and see. You can play this template to see how the pictures come in and how which. So if you like it, and watch how crazy easy this is. So she's just going to choose air and then take the next step here.
Yep, so it says create a video. And now I get to a screen where I can decide, I can change my style. If I say, I think I've changed my mind, I can go back and choose another template. Add pics and video, add text, and then music. So I always start with pictures. Then I get a choice. I can upload pictures from my desktop. I can choose all of my different, media sites like Facebook if I wanted to. So let's pretend I uploaded a bunch of photos. I'm going to go to my image file. And let's say I'm going to choose this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Okay? And I'm going to hit open.
Now these could be pictures that were of a home, of a lake, of anything you want. So and the cool part is, like I said, that there's a really cool phone app. You got to download it and try it out. It's so cool because you can literally be wherever you are and create a video that can now be pushed to the social media sites instead of just going, hey, I'm here. You can take pictures of like different places of the place or kind of walking in, where you're at. You could have some fun with it.
Right. Yeah, that's the app that you can get for Animoto that just downloads, so that's pretty cool. So say these are my photos that I want to work with. So my next thing is to add text, right? So this at the very side tells you how much I got going. So you can see it goes down, if I'm doing something. And you hit save, and you can see that's my text. And let's just do it again just to have a couple out there. Hit save. Okay, so now I want to just drag it to align it to be the way that I want it to be aligned, depending on the type of video that I'm doing, right? What's also kind of nice is I can add a caption to each of my photos. So by clicking on it, it allows me to say something. You know, depending on what it is I want to say. You know, I would just say those words, hit done, and there are the words. Okay. So now, say I got it where I want it to be. Maybe I want to spotlight. That means I want the video to linger a little bit more on the image than it does on the rest of the ones. So I would spotlight that one. Maybe I want to spotlight this one. I could also rotate them. I could duplicate the image, or I can delete it. Now I'm almost done, but now I want to add music, right? So I would click this music button up above. And here's the choices that I have. I know with the Pro versus, you know, the other one, you get a little bit access to a full library. Some of the songs are, you know, limited, but that's okay. There's tons to choose from. So if we were to go with the full library, I just wanted to show you, there's children's, there's gospel, there's, you know, hip-hop, there is indie rock, you know, classical, instrumental. There's tons of different choices that you could go. And all you do is just listen to it. Okay, say maybe I like that one. So
There's so much. And the cool part is, here's the thing too. If you want to upload your own music, you can. But there's so much in here. It's just crazy. So you can listen to it before you actually add it to it.
Right. Now I can go back and you can also search for occasions. So if it's a birthday, maybe I would choose the ones that are, you know, designed just for birthdays. So there's one that I've used. And you can also make them favorites that you use over and over again. That's fine. So I'm almost done, but I'm not. I want to go up here and give it a name, right? Because I don't want it to be untitled video. So here is where I would go in underneath my settings and say, you know, happy birthday, Paul. You know, and then maybe I would add something in here, a little information about how great I think Paul is, you know, and then I may choose not to have that as my thumbnail. That's the first thing that you see on the video, but maybe, you know, I want Paul's house to be the first thing as an example. I can do a show call to action, and I can hide the Animoto logo at the end of the video if I want. And then you hit save. Okay, so I think my video is great, and I'm going to preview it.
It's awesome.
Even though it's not, you guys.
Right.
So,
but you got, I mean, it's that easy. So as soon as you're done, upload the pictures, put in some text. You can bring in another video. You click preview video, and it gives you, and it might take a second here to do this, but the cool part about this is it's so user-friendly, and so you really can't mess it up because you have 3 steps. You got to choose your style, add your pics, and see here's already a preview already. So here's a preview, and here's a happy birthday video. So I mean, check this out. So and she said this already, but go to someone's Facebook page, pick some pictures off of their Facebook page that has to do with them and their family for their birthday, create a video for them, and then send it to them personally. Maybe post it on their Facebook page. I mean, how cool! It's just a different way to connect and engage with people that lets them know, hey, I'm thinking about you. Spent a little bit of time today doing something a little bit outside the box that I thought was special.
Absolutely. Now, so I had the option of either I saw a mistake that I made, so maybe I want to go back and, you know, correct a misspelling or something. I can do that, or I can produce it. So when I click produce, it's rendering the video for me. That takes just a few moments, and there it is, depending on how long my video is. So now I can upgrade it to HD, which is free.
Yep.
There's one that's free here. So I always do that to make it, you know, more crisp, you know, that kind of thing. And that takes just a few minutes. And then when that's done, then I just have my YouTube channel open, and then I hit export. Simple as that. Now, once it goes on to my YouTube channel, then I had that open, maybe not. So once it's on my YouTube channel, it goes underneath. My videos are all there. So these are all the ones that I've done, you know, recently or whatever. And so now what happens is I can take a look at it. Now I can take it and I can
Running
share
good
it.
now.
Now it's good?
Yeah, now it's good. I think we were having actually GoToMeeting issues earlier. So, yeah, everything's working great now.
Well, I'm sorry, guys. I had some really cool videos for you to see. So, but yeah, you can take a look at them, you know, at your leisure or whatever to give you ideas. So now I can take this video, for example, you know, and I could post it on all my social media sites. You know, I could post it on Facebook walls, things of that nature. So that's how easy it is to do, you know, that kind of thing. So if that's working, let's take a look at Jessica. Let's just, if that's
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, try that because it looked good and there's no delay whatsoever and the audio is good. So I don't know. And GoToMeeting kept saying it was having audio issues.
Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. Let me check out her videos. Let me see some neat ones. Okay, let's just pull some up here so you get an idea.
Hey everyone, it's Jessica Edwards in Wilmington, North Carolina. So I read a really interesting post on a Facebook group.
She's good.
It's a real estate group of the real estate professionals about elevating the level of excellence. Real estate, something posed the question of, would you list your own house for sale? So when you sell your own home, do you list it yourself? It was the craziest, I mean,
So I'm going to kind of just show you a couple others so you can get the idea. She does the same video, you know, every single time. In
Way
her car.
Cool. Yeah, it's always in her car. I love it. So this is like taking it a step further. So like start with Animoto, do some cool stuff. I mean, really what it boils down to is we did a class, Robert Gao did it a couple weeks ago, on the 6 core values of a successful real estate business. You know, you got lead generation, follow-up, database management, prospecting, and closing. And so if you do, and we've been talking about this a lot over the last couple weeks, if you just do one thing, and that is follow up, if you just follow up, you accomplish lead gen, you accomplish database management, you accomplish prospecting because you're going to build deeper relationships with the people that know, like, and trust you, which are going to then get you referrals. So this is just one more way to engage and interact and kind of just be different and outside the box with your clients that already know, like, and trust you. But not only that, here's where I would go with this. If you have a listing presentation, if you have a buyer's presentation, if you have maybe a 203 presentation or reverse mortgage presentation, whatever your niche is, if you created a video to that effect and had little pictures coming in and you saying here, this and that a little bit, using the Animoto platform, I mean, it's going to set you apart. And then you can send these little videos. Like, what about creating a 10 things that a seller usually asks when buying a home? So you have 10 different Animoto videos on, hey, I just wanted to send this to you, and this usually comes up, and I know you haven't asked it yet, but I just want to do a little forward thinking. This is one of the questions that I get asked, and I wanted to give you the answer to it just in case you were wondering. And you have 5 videos that had to do with the 10 things that sellers worry about or have a fear of when selling their home, or when 10 things sellers worry about when selling their home for sale by owner, or hey, what happens if your listing expires? What happens if it doesn't sell? And I mean, just all these different things that people will be thinking about. They may not express their opinion to you, and they may not ask. But if you were forward thinking and sent that to them in a really cool way, which is in a video, they would appreciate that, and they would see that as a, God, this person's on a different level and just really truly cares about us. And that's what video does.
Yeah, we also, I've done videos for, like I did one, I just pulled one up. This is just a general one, but like, for example, for sell by owners. So if you wanted to do a video to try and capture that strategy that we do a lot with. Remember, we do we give them access to our systems, and we help them with as much as we can, just to build the relationship with them. And when they get to know, like, and trust us, they've gotten a taste for what we can do. Then then we're in business. They will come to us. So it's all about building relationships. I've used it for B2B clients. So I had agents that say, I really work with a high-end apartment complex. I like to do a video for them, so that they can, they refer me when they know someone's, looking for a house. So that's the kind of, ways that you can think outside the box besides just happy birthdays.
Very cool. Well, weddings. I mean, you could be the person that, like, if you go to an anniversary. I mean, how cool is this? Like, like graduation parties, weddings, birthday parties. You start snapping these photos. You snap like 20, 25 photos of everybody there, and then you create this video, and then you send it to them, and they're like, tell me they're not going to share it with the group. And then you have your branding on it of who you are, what you do for a living, boom, boom, boom. It's just one more way to connect and engage really, really deep with these people at this party, because you may not have talked to all of them. They may not know what you did, and you didn't have that discussion with all of them, especially depending on how big the party is. But what if you had pictures of 50, 60 people, and they all start sharing this thing on Facebook, and now you're the person that's in their YouTube channel, and you say right down here at the bottom of your YouTube channel that it's who you are on your website, like your name, and they click on your name like, oh, she's a real estate agent. Oh, yeah, I remember seeing her. Yeah, so like that's the cool part about this stuff is just it's different, it's engaging, it's interacting. I mean, why do we have viral videos? Because they're like people like to see video. I mean, if you I don't know about you, but like, and this is a maybe not a good example. When you go to a restaurant, do you like to read or do you like to look at pictures? You know what I'm saying? So like this is just one step further. If you're like, okay, people love to watch video. They hate to read. Like, I mean, it's just easier to watch and listen. So I'm just trying to throw that out there. Get out of your comfort zone. If all it is you do these videos and not be in the video, that's okay. But if you go, okay, I'm going to take this step right now, Scott, and then maybe next month I'm going to go, all right, I'm going to incorporate live video of me in the video, more power to you. There's some cool videos being done on the group page on Facebook that I'm so excited for you guys, and I'm actually going to go there right now and check it out. But congratulations to you guys that are just stepping way outside. Brian O'Neill did a killer one. You guys got to go watch this. And if you're not part of our group, it's on Facebook.com. In fact, Vicki, I'm going to did you have any more to share?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to just take it really quick, and I'm going to right here. So Brian O'Neill, he's on our Agent Mastermind group, but let me just share with you where this is. So it's hilarious. So he took this thing a whole nother level. Facebook.com/groups/Agent Mastermind. And there's over 1,700 people there. We're just hanging out. We'd love to hang out with you guys. Here's the thing about this group. If you have a question, more than likely 10 other people have the same question, especially with 1,700 people there. So we would love to have you ask it. And don't be shy. I talked to Miriam the other day. It was so cool that she took my call. So Miriam, she says, I'm so scared to pick up the phone. So it's like, we all have those fears. Like, what do I say? What if I'm rejected? What if the fear comes in? And the same thing with video. It's something about that red light on that camera that people go, they just freeze. And it's just a matter of overcoming that. And I'm really trying to push people to do video because I'm telling you the success is just through the roof when you start doing this and just throwing it out there to your database. And then next is work on your database to throw more people into it so more people see your video on a weekly basis. So you guys got to check Selling Your Home in Worcester County. Brian just did an amazing job at tying in other bits and pieces of other videos, like Show Me the Money, and he showed Wizard of Oz and Dorothy, and like he ties his wife into it, which means he's a family guy. So just so many cool things that he's doing, stepping way outside his comfort zone to do that with. So I just wanted to share that with you. So if you haven't joined our group, we'd love to have you on there. If you have any questions, please ask, because we always will. Somebody will always ask us, and depending on the topic, there might be a ton of different opinions, which will be a great thing. Ton of different things. Like somebody at Joel, he says, what was his question the other day? He said, any ideas to create simple floor plans to include the marketing we're doing for our sellers? And I said, you guys got to check this out. So here's this new Magic Plan app. You guys got to go watch this video. So it's a Magic Plan app. Make your floor plans on your phone. So literally an iPad or iPhone. This is going off topic a little bit, but I'm just sharing with you how this group works. So somebody asks a question, we're going to go find something for you. And I monitor this thing as the best I can. If there's a ton of questions that come in at one time, it may take me a little bit, but I usually scroll through here, and you'll see me, and Eddie is a good friend of mine, and so there's just a lot of good people that I have. Vicky's on there, Mike's on there, so we're always trying to take care of whoever is asking the question to make sure you guys get an answer. And if you got a lead, what a great place to put it, because then you can connect and engage with people across the U.S. So that's what we got. Hope you guys got something on Animoto. Go to Animoto, sign up. It's such a cool tool.
Scotty, a lot of folks are asking how to get a copy of this recording and the PowerPoint presentation and get access to those videos that the sample videos in there. Guys, girls, all you got to do, contact the loan professional who invited you today. They'll get you complete access to all the tools you saw today, all of the recordings, the PowerPoint presentation, including the step-by-step how-to. So just contact the loan professional who invited you today. They'll get you access. They'll even get you set up on the Agent Mastermind private group if you didn't write down how to get access to that.
Yeah, what's that guy's name, Vicki? Simon? This guy's just like words of wisdom like I've never seen before.
Oh, yeah.
Simon. Motivation?
Yeah, it's
Motivation.
Wisdom, it certainly isn't Simon Cowell.
No, it's not Simon Cowell, no.
It's pulled up here for you guys.
All right, Simon T. Bailey, motivational.
Yeah, it's Simon, S-I-N-E-K. It's called TED Talks.
Oh, Simon, S-I-M-E-K?
I-N, N as in Nancy, E-K.
S-I-N-E-K, Cynic.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah,
Cynic.
it's,
There he is right here. You guys
TED
gotta listen to this stuff. He's an amazing speaker. Talks about the why, and I think you need to have a why to do what you're doing. And as a real estate agent, you need to know why you're working with buyers and sellers and why you want to close deals. And you have to have that why. And if you can elaborate on why that why is with your consumer, it just is a much deeper relationship that leads to a ton more referrals. So he gives so many different talks. One of them I remember is the why, and there's another one that he did that I'm drawing a blank on. Doesn't fit this subject, but so Simon Sinek, S-I-N-E-K. So just amazing guy to follow. You can see I'm subscribed, so I see all his stuff. Another guy that swears a little bit that I would recommend watching is Gary Vee. But man, I tell you, his message just connects with me. Gary Vaynerchuk. If you haven't listened to the book of Crush It, this guy, I feel like he's talking to me. Again, he does swear, so if you don't want to hear the swearing, but I take the message that he gives. He always has an amazing message about real life business, running a business, and how you should think and why you should think that way, and just how to separate yourself and jump outside the box. So a lot of different people that we follow personally that I really take a lot of messages from these guys are just insane. So hanging around like-minded people is the big thing. Appreciate everybody. Vicki, thank you so much for putting this together.
Yeah, sorry guys. I'm sorry those videos didn't come out as well.
That's all right. So go to Facebook.com. Hey, Vicki, I tell you what, why don't you post a couple of them on the Facebook group? That'd be cool, and then people can watch it at their own leisure. Go to Facebook.com/groups/Agent Mastermind, and we will see you right here next week on Agent Mastermind. Thanks so much, everybody.
Awesome. Thank you.
The organizer has ended the session, and this call will be disconnected. Goodbye.